Hello there, welcome back to the Maverick channel, and this is another episode that we're going to do here. So what we talk about on this channel, we talk about cryptocurrencies, especially real-world use cases of cryptocurrencies, implying that the products that I bring to you on this channel are either used practically in the crypto space, whether virtually or in the real world, or they're products that I'm looking at specifically in the way they're evolving and how they're going to affect this space, or rather create a combination of the traditional space and the crypto space. So I hope you enjoy today's video. Okay, so before we start today's video, I want to go through a couple of vocabulary that you need to familiarize yourself with. We have the portfolio or portfolio diversification. This is cryptocurrencies, NFTs, or whatever digital goods that you hold through. If you've purchased them on a centralized exchange, a decentralized exchange, you have to have converted your money into these digital currencies. So your fiat money into this space, or you should have done some kind of job and you were paid in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies. So you can diversify your portfolio through different kinds of products that are developing in this space, depending on what you're looking at. So these things like staking, which is easy to get into. So you buy particular cryptocurrencies and you delegate them to validators. So people that keep the network secure. So you delegate your tokens to them and you receive tokens as rewards for helping this network keep its security. There's DeFi, the whole concept of decentralized finance, lending and borrowing, and it cuts across all kinds of things. And NFT utility itself, which also ties into DeFi, because all this, they actually encapsulate into something we call a decentralized autonomous organization, which essentially means you're implementing things we call smart contracts. So programming instructions that allow these use cases or utilities or cryptocurrencies or NFTs or digital goods to do a specific or to carry out a specific task that you're looking for. Then we have, of course, the applications that I'm going to use today to introduce to you this other aspect of decentralized applications outside of the cryptocurrencies as we know them. So these programmers and what they're doing with these programming languages and the instructions they're implementing within there, so that the users of these programs can do whatever is expected, whatever use case they're looking for in that particular sphere. So I'm going to use this particular application to try and explain that. But before we get started, there was this tweet from Andreas Antonopoulos, who's one of the most prominent people in the crypto space. 6.5 billion people have little access to international resources. They don't need banks. 2 billion of these people are already on the internet. With a simple app, they can immediately partake in a global economy using currency with no government controls. And hashtag Bitcoin. And this meme, which I thought was pretty interesting. Nice portfolio, went up 20%. Now I need only 140% pump to cover all my losses. People that are native to the cryptocurrency space understand what those things mean. So let's jump right into this video, guys. First of all, this is the market. Cryptocurrency is tanking. We're in a bear market. Things are happening. Everyone is kind of confused about what's happening in this space, which means this is the best time to do your own research to try and figure out what is going on. This is CoinGecko, an example of a site where you can navigate cryptocurrencies in all kinds of ways. You can look at exchanges, NFTs, learning about cryptocurrencies, different products, their own products, so many things. And you can also navigate the cryptocurrencies themselves, as that's the first thing that you see here. And they're valued with the metric of market capitalization, price times circulating supply. So the platform that I want to use today it doesn't drop you straight away to the cryptocurrencies that you're seeing here. So you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, and so on. What this platform does, it shows you these pictures. But don't be afraid of what these pictures are. They're a representation of what is happening in this space. And the first thing you see is the world's dApp store. The reason why I'm doing this video is because if you're new to this space, or even if you're a native to this space, some people just haven't explored some of these things, and it can get extremely overwhelming. So knowing which platforms to use to navigate what can be a real time saver. So of course on the website they talk about NFTs, dApps, tokens, industry pulse, airdrops, whatever. This is a complete dApp industry overview. So they give you an overlay of what's happening, the biggest sales, who's popular. You can see here, for example, Splinterlands, and you know that this is running on the Hive blockchain and the Wax blockchain, which are ecosystems of their own. It's under the category of gaming. This is how much is in the smart contracts, I guess. $352,000, 361,000 users, volume 1.1 thousand. I don't know, maybe the volume is per hour. So these are metrics, but we're going to view these metrics in a little bit more detail to explain to you, to allow you to enable you to understand what is going on in the decentralized application space. So rather, these applications that are written to run on top of blockchains. Now, this website is going to provide for you rankings, your own portfolio, looking at it, NFTs, DeFi, Radar, so their own services that they provide. That's the kind of stuff that you look at when you come to this platform. So when you click on rankings, for example, they're going to show you and forever expanding list of blockchains: Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Ontology, Thundercore, Waves, Wax, Steam, Hive, the Binance Chain, Polygon, Flow Blockchain, Near Protocol, Avalanche, Talos, Tezos, Risk Protocol, some new ones I've never heard of like IoTex, Vulkan Forged, I've never heard some of those things, Harmony, and so on. So there's some that I've never even heard of, but there's some that are popular already, and they're running many applications on them. So when you click all, it's going to show you an overlay of the cryptocurrency space. And when you look at here, category games, balance is this, use is this, volume is this. When you go, PancakeSwap is the next. It's running on the Binance Smart Chain. So Splinter Lines is under games. PancakeSwap is a DeFi decentralized exchange where you can swap tokens, whatever tokens you want. And you can proceed to get more detail. Of course, the advertising here below. So this can help you get an understanding of what blockchains are there. For example, if you click on Ethereum, you know, this is an Ethereum blockchain. And its biggest activity right now is OpenSea. OpenSea is a place where you go to buy NFTs, specifically NFTs. That's their main thing. That's what they do. You can also mint your own NFTs that you can sell. But this video is not about that. This video is using this platform to help you understand this space. So helping you understand how to do research, especially in this overwhelming space. Then you understand that in Ethereum, there's Uniswap version 2, Uniswap version 3, MetaMask Swap. So MetaMask is the wallet that's the most used, the most popular when navigating the Web3 ecosystem. So when you're using Ethereum or Ethereum EVM compatible blockchains, so that's Ethereum virtual machine. So they have their own automated swap feature, so that's pretty popular. So when you click on other blockchains like EOS, you understand, you get to look at the dApps that are popular there. Upland, how many users? So when you look at all these metrics, for example, it's under the game category, there's 95,000, there's this many users, and then you compare with other blockchains, and then specifically, this can get a bit easier actually. So you can navigate these blockchains, it shows you what activity is most predominant on those particular blockchains. Then you can know that, oh, this particular blockchain actually has the most users or the most volume. You can see OpenSea has $91.6 million of volume, Uniswap has $171 million. There's Uniswap version 3 down here, it's $2.3 billion. So you can also choose to arrange these metrics in terms of the volume locked. So it will show you Uniswap version 3, and you look at that in that sense. You can click on EOS or the Binance Smart Chain, for example, which is used a lot. You can click on volume, and then this could help you to see that indeed by volume, the most used applications, you can actually see them here. This will be BuySwap, which I've actually never heard of, Solo.top. Then we see PancakeSwap, which is the most popular DeFi exchange on the Binance Smart Chain. So what this helps you to do, it helps you to see what are the most predominant activities on what particular blockchain without getting stressed out, essentially. And then you can view your own personal portfolio where they actually show you your valuation of your NFTs, and then you can see your NFT gallery as well. It will not show you all the NFTs, so you might want to use something like OpenSea, because they have a better algorithm that sees your NFTs depending on whatever you're using. They try to capture as much value as you're engaged in other platforms. They will show you those NFTs, but here I guess they're still expanding, so they don't show you everything. And then they also do airdrops. You can view stuff like that. So this is your own portfolio, but you can view your own portfolio, sort of your rough estimates of what your things cost. For example, the NFT financial value will show you the NFTs you have and a rough estimate of these NFTs. You can also go ahead and click on under things like NFTs themselves, and under NFTs you'll see which platforms are popular, which NFTs are popular by volume, by traders, by sales, and then you can click on a particular blockchain that you're looking at. For example, Ethereum, you see Terraforms has 43.93 million. There's 28 traders. We have Akutas. This is a platform that something unfortunate happened with Akutas. They launched their NFTs, people bought these NFTs, but because of an error in the smart contract, $34 million is actually locked in the smart contract. The people got their NFTs, but the this platform that launched these NFTs, they actually can't take out the money. So it's trapped in there. Very, very unfortunate for something that money, $34 million could have been used to do a lot. You can see mutant apes. So this helps you basically understand what the NFT space is looking at in terms of money. You can see traders, 28, the kind of sales volume, 19 million, 43 million. So this helps you navigate this space. When you click DeFi, then you get to find out which decentralized applications, for example, on Ethereum, that are the biggest. When you click on things like Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Solana, Tezos, these are different blockchains, and you can navigate them using this platform. Okay, so you can see Curve Finance. When you go to something like Polygon Network, since we've looked at Ethereum a lot, it can show you curves here, TVL here, which means total locked value. So there's 105 billion adjusted total locked value. I guess due to inflation, it can change. So this is actually the Polygon network. So we have 1.9 billion of total locked value. Adjusted volume is this. So you can click on Solana as well, and the website can refresh, and you can see these different metrics. So if you're kind of doing your own research and you want to look out for what activity is happening, especially now in the bear market, such a platform could be awesome. So you can click on Solana and find out that Quarry, which is Solana, has $1 billion locked in there, which is the top DeFi platform on Solana. And then you can see Marinade and Radium. So there could be others that our community knows about that we don't know about. But if you're new in this space, this is a very, very good way to understand all these things without getting lost and without feeling overwhelmed. And then, of course, when you come here, you can see the token prices. Some of these platforms have their own tokens, their market capitalization, the total volume locked. So they show you the total value locked and then adjusted by inflation. So that's pretty cool that they show you something like that. Then you can decide to slide into gaming. So the gaming sector, what is happening in the gaming sector? What are the most popular? You can see Splinterlands pops up a lot, Alien Worlds, Foam World. So you can slowly navigate this space and must try blockchain games, Axie Infinity, Upland, and so on. Guys, the crypto space can get extremely overwhelming, and if you look at Twitter right now, people are confused. They don't know where they want to be. They're just waiting for the next pump in the market, which is pretty difficult. So you can look at, of course, there's things like gambling and exchanges that are popular. QuickSwap is really, really good. It's on Polygon and Uniswap on Ethereum, so you can see what exchanges are being used. This is a very, very good metric because some of these exchanges actually have their own tokens. So if you're out there and you're speculating on what to engage in, this can be really helpful. So guys, this is a platform that I thought, if you're new to the crypto space, this is going to be extremely helpful to help you navigate, especially when you're applying something we call do your own research, guys. It's an amazing platform. And then something else, the last thing I want to talk about, when you click on Radar, you can actually have their own tokens. If you got airdrop the tokens, the airdrop has ended, but if you sign in, I'm not connected in here actually. If you sign in here, let me see if I can get in here. Then finally, when you click on this last part of overview, they'll kind of give you an overview of what they're about. There's DApp Radar Pro, curation contribution, and so on. So this goes into the details. If you hold their tokens and so on, you can get listed onto the Pro, and then you can get into the exclusive features in the future. This is not a sponsored video or anything, so I'm not going to go too deep onto this. But if you want to get engaged deeper into this platform and into their services that they're providing, then I guess this might be a good idea. And given the fact that we're in the bear market, but it's on Ethereum, so you gotta watch out for the gas fees. So guys, I may not have covered everything that's on this in the crypto space or in DApp Radar, but if you go to this platform, it will be an easy way for you to navigate these things called decentralized applications, and you'll be introduced to many of these topics that people are talking about in the crypto space, especially on Twitter, and you will not get lost, or at least it will be a very good way, a step into this crypto space or the decentralized application space without getting too overwhelmed. And you also have to check out their blog post if you want. This is a very good, you'll find very good written articles here. The end of an era for Axie Infinity. That's actually unfortunate. And you read so many more articles that will inform you about the latest events in the crypto space, especially happening around the decentralized application space, which will be very good and helpful for your education in this crypto space. All right, guys, I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Take care. Bye-bye.